I ask you what you're thinking, you should know that I'm not guessing. But I don't have to ask you what you're thinking. If I did, it's a trick question. It's trivial, like, fool, would you choose White Castle over McDonald's and Ronald Reagan as your president? You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow? Star Wars, bitch! I'm the fucking Russian. They don't know George Lucas from George Michael, and you know everything about nothing. Cause you're dumb, you're from the 80s. I bet you thought you were getting a deal. Found out what crack does the hard way. This is your brain, how does it feel? It feels like I'm embarrassed for you, like you don't know how to get there. Need help, I tell you where to go. Go where? Go fuck yourself. Stay under the radar, don't quit your day job, stop breathing my air. Mouth breather, born feet first to breathe in as creatures that deserve to bite off their tongues during seizure. Stupidity, sickness, a pitch reaches fever. The idiot sees and becomes a believer. Mouth breather, born feet first to breathe in as creatures that deserve to bite off their tongues during seizure. Stupidity, sickness, a pitch reaches fever. The idiot sees and becomes a believer. Maniac, cold day in hell. Fuck LA, fuck New York, fuck me, go fuck yourself. What about the 80s? Did you not learn to make your rap so caffeine free? Or put the cocaine back in Coke and all you want is a Pepsi? Well, we all want things shit, more beer and to be rich. All I wanna do is go back in time and kick my stepdad's ass and lose my virginity to Joan Jett and Vanity. 666. Rhetoric is by demons driven, son of Dominican immigrants. A killer be killed, killer gonna claim innocent, illegitimate son of San Kinnison. Hypertension, pleasure, pain is the son of a bitch's pregnant mother of invention. Got him screaming, oh my god, not him again, and unanimous decision. Population control through immaculate conception, and that's my mission statement. I was born in New York and sent here from the 818 to hang you by your Adam's apple with a grappling hook on a fire escape. Cause I can do this in my sleep, or would you be stupid enough to wake me? I'm expecting apocalypse at my door, and you turn out to be the fucking Avon lady. Mouth breather, born feet first to breathe in as creatures that deserve to bite off their tongues during seizure. Stupidity, sickness, a pitch reaches fever. The idiot sees and becomes a believer. Mouth breather, born feet first to breathe in as creatures that deserve to bite off their tongues during seizure. Stupidity, sickness, a pitch reaches fever. The idiot sees and becomes a believer. Reverse engineering your hate into laughter. Black ice and cuts deep and draws blood from dark matter. Your heart beats impatient and starts beating faster. Now fall on your sword and behold your hereafter. Now fall on your sword and behold your hereafter. Now fall on your sword and behold your hereafter. Now fall on your sword and behold your hereafter. Here's to the conquering and the follow-up. Cold day in hell. Fuck LA, fuck New York, fuck me, go fuck yourself. Like a mind in the hand that feeds up, I'm not the one double dealing. You can walk on water like Jesus, but I'm the LA River. If you can American me while you stand and deliver, what a privilege to empower all the criminals by giving up all your signatures, corrupt individuals. It's simple on principle. When the honest man's the only one that ends up with no pistol, he ends up running with scissors and can't even run his business. Privileges and gifts and bullshit, tax deduction and rewards in addition to the debt. But you don't know you shit like you're the IRS, as you are LA motherfucker, passive aggressive fake bitch. Lake of burning fire, what you burn for what you play with. And I'm the howling wind of no mercy, demon of festivity, flesh and bone of iron, anger and electricity. How do I say I love you the same way I say fuck your mother? Cause LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, What kind of question would a rapper MC? Why didn't I think of that first? Ask me that my right hand can't answer. Actually, I'd be happy to make it happen, especially while you're talking about the scene is dying in your fake New York accent. Not even self-righteous, preaching about the art of rap with your finger on the pulse of hip-hop during a fucking heart attack. Making me feel like I'm an unknown sperm donor when I'm on stage. You don't know who the fuck you're looking at, but you were glad that I came. When it's that time of the month for me to give a bloody fuck about what about it is that runs out of that coach, you call him out. Thou shall never have my back more than the floor that I sleep on. You got a fool, you got a sucker, you got me wrong. You fake bitch, you fake friends, you promoters, you rappers. I'll be the first one to tell you to go face fuck a jackhammer. You are a LA motherfucker, passive aggressive fake bitch. Lick a burning fire, which you burn for what you play with. And I'm the howling wind of no mercy, beaming up festivity, flesh and bone of iron, anger and electricity. How do I say I love you the same way I say fuck your mother? Cause LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, Glendale, LA is for motherfuckers, Northridge, LA is for motherfuckers, Hawthorne, LA is for motherfuckers, Dina, LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers, LA is for motherfuckers. She drove me back to the bar where I met her that night. And when I looked at my car, the lights were still on, the engine was running, and the keys were locked inside of that shit. Embarrassing. The devil will give that virgin a baby that made me a belligerent son of a bitch who drinks and goes girl crazy. Have you ever raped a woman? No, not unless she puts up a fight. And I can't remember much, but that Friday night I was supporting the use of fire water, steady doing my part. With too much blood in my alcohol levels, I hit the bottle quite hard. Drinking and drowning alone with strangers around me, get a dive bar, facilitating the death of my liver without a designated lifeguard. Cause I'm a fish out of water unless that water is liquor. Too busy yelling at the bartender to bring me the drinks quicker to know where the drinks are coming from or what's inside of them. There I was getting fucked up, stuck on stupid and dumb. And I'm in a conversation with the perfect stranger about a complicated life story. I'd care about what she was saying if I wasn't drunk and horny. Cause if I wasn't drunk and horny, and I cared about what she was saying, I wouldn't have already forgotten her name before she even told me. And I don't know what it was that I said in my inebriated condition, but she got kinda mad and it showed in her face like, oh no you didn't. She says I'm Filipino, not Cambodian. And I'm like, oh baby, no kidding, let me see Filipino, Cambodian, what the fuck is the difference? She throws her hissy fit, walks away, and I turn around in my chair and get paralyzed by a pair of eyes that wouldn't let me break the stare. And that's the last thing I remember, them eyes without a face. I put the drink up to my lips, kiss the night goodbye. By the way, drunk as a baby whose mama puts beer in her baby's bottle. I don't know where I am right now or how now turns into tomorrow, but now I'm awake and the sun's out. I can't remember falling asleep, last call felt like a second ago. And who's this lying next to me? And this is not my beautiful house, stranger's bed that I woke up in. Who the fuck is lying next to me is a question interrupted by the sunshine that came from a crack in the blinds, making the pain in my headache worse like the sound of gears when they grind. I'm a walking penis and I'm the best sex you never had. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Earth angel, lady killer, must obey his master. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. I'm so hungover that it hurts when I think, how did I get here? Why am I naked? Is something short of 40 winks? So I just lie there watching this beautiful woman sleep until she opens her eyes up deep into mine and says to me, I have a lust for life and you look happy to be alive. Last night I wanted you so bad but didn't know how to make you mine. I slipped a pill into your drink, I hope you forgive me, she says, and I nodded my head as in yes. And gave her a reason to walk bow-legged to the kitchen and make me some eggs. And after breakfast in bed, it was time to say goodbye. She drove me back to the bar where I met her that night. Like a dyke with a myth and a feminist pig. The moral of the story is a good girl will know what to do when a man puts his drink on the bar and turns his head away. She'll get away anyway. You're never gonna get laid if you take bad advice from your ugly friends that are overweight. They're probably virgins who lived their whole life in a bar and they never rolled in the hay. Whoever told you they rape aside never had makeup sex after date rape. You heard of autoerotic asphyxiation, home invasion scenarios are all overrated. Baby, I'm proof that you can rape the willing no matter what the fuck they say. So face it. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Angel, lady, killer, must obey his master. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Bow down to the patron saint of pecker slap. Angel, lady, killer, must obey his master. Nothing but real sex, cause I'm a man with class. You can give me pussy and I'll never give it back. So you get a tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. All you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. Mama, what is a one-night stand made out of? How many kids does it have? Is she thin, is she fat, is she Latin or black? Is she one of my kids? Could the kids mean I'm a granddad? Cause a Catholic school dropout like that was made in the backseat of a Cadillac with a butterfly tattoo on the lower back. Mother like, daughter like. Sometimes I wonder how the good Lord made him. Oh, my favorite, so high maintenance. Fuck, I fall in love is the ultimatum. But I don't really fuck, I fight them naked. I hit him harder than a federale to a Guatemalan, fornicating in the name of God like the Spanish Armada. Civilize them all and I came here to conquer. I came, never called her. I pissed in the cup and I laughed at the doctor. My innocence lost and my life has been altered. Don't give a fuck and I can't get enough. And girl, are you end up with it? I don't give a fuck. Nothing but real sex, cause I'm a man with class. And you can give me pussy and I'll never give it back. Cause all you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. All you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing. My love is better than the fetus of Scott Peterson's son. And I wear my broken heart like a crooked cop does a shield, enforcing the law in the world according to my dick. Crash testing things that are drunk and willing, unfulfilling and fucking silly. Cause if they have a name, they're a real person. And if they have feelings, it means I can hurt them. From the Janis Joplins to the Jenna Jamesons, coming to you from generation jaded. Cause if the blood goes from my dick back to my brain, it's a mistake. To me it's much easier to clean the slate, make my escape like Nicolas Cage and leaving Las Vegas. I party with the sick and the mutually degraded and can't really form a meaningful relation. Trying to save face and I fucking hate it. Love comes around and I wear it and break it. Stand it up and leave it waiting. Give it emotional nullification. Tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. I get it, tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. All you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. All you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. All you get is tender loving, tender loving, tender loving. Nothing for you, good for nothing, good for nothing, loving. I love until I am alone. Mass production. Less is more. Mass production. Less is more. Mass production. You over there, what's that in your hand? Did you make that? Mass production. That's what I mean. Mass. Mass production, introduction, no exception to the rule. Produce more than you consume before producing another consumer. Constitution breaks the law, break the mold and make them all. Fuck the rules, mass produce, make a fool out of Henry Ford. Make it while you're seldom seen and make it while they're all asleep. Wake them up with the retreat, make the iron bitch scream. Mass production on the land, do not reward the idle hand. When I say mass production, what do you think I mean? You think I mean having 5 kids at 13? No, not even close. So give me the code for industrial explosion. Give me your common sense, not your intelligence quotient. Not the monopoly of planned obsolescence, cause quantity without quality is a lie. Put it on God and promise me the product will outlive its owner, or I'll set the whole fucking thing on fire. Your puppet show will be up in flames, commandeered by what's his name? Who's in charge? You're looking at him. Yes, master, call me captain. Mass production, less is more. Mass production, less is more. Mass production, less is more. Mass production, yes, less is more. This is your utopia, not mine. Not mine. Find yourself on the corner of a 5th and Main, Hiller Union Station. Do I have to spell it out, or do you know what the fuck I'm saying? And I know what you're thinking, Americans. Those motherfuckers are so naive. And the only good reason to go to the US and make the trip overseas is to believe it or not at the Hollywood Wax Museum, which means congratulations. You gotta be from France. But if you hold a lighter under the aluminum long enough to inhale the vapor, levitating on a cloud of free bass all the way to paradise. Chase a drag, take a second tail, and when you open your eyes, I'm off to a better place. This crazy motherfucker says looking at me, cause Hollywood is full of hookers, faggots, armos, and trannies. Oh, what you been to Chinatown? Big fucking deal. Hipsters that go there for the dive bars are all fucking queers. Come to LA to do as the Romans, but ancient Rome is in ruins. Downtown LA is still standing. Don't they feel stupid? Pledge allegiance to self-destruction and take from me this blueprint. To build yourself a skyscraper as the architect of your undoing. 1,000 years of evolution till man reaches his final stage. Never been to 7th and San Julian and seen the master race. Boy, you can drop a bomb, and even after the last dare, the roaches will try to inherit the earth and lose to the crackhead. The greatest of civilization, often been downplayed as have-nots. Whose instrument is a glass pipe, who's intimate with the crack rock, who ain't living a bad life. At the Reaganomic last stop, everything east of the 110 pressure, you don't deal with easy. The depression era never left the concrete Serengeti of graffiti. The resurrection after death, to the prison of the needy, like they do Manhattan on a desert, with a fault line underneath me. We love our downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. We love our downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. We love our downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. We love our downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. God named the city after angels, but did not reveal their names to protect the identity of the demons that run this city into the grave. And they got it defeated, we've been defeated by the thieving who believe in getting a peace of mind brings peace of mind. Say fuck a new lease on life, you get a new lease on rest in peace. From the cracked out and pregnant to the Vietnam veteran, I'm taking money out of my paycheck for the economically rejected. And take a little bit for yourself and you motherfuckers still can't get re-elected. And the question is, are we stupid? And the question is, who is running things? And the question is, well, 101 of these double-studded, knuckle-headed, lucky number one of these slevins would agree what? Would agree, don't you think, for the sake of the green, since this homeless thing ain't making any money. If we make this part of the city more metropolitan pretty, this part of the city wouldn't be a secret we've been keeping for career security, or something that we're protecting that we pretend does not exist. Cause it's not because we don't want you to know, but because we don't give a shit. If you lived in LA your whole life and ain't ever been here, it ain't cause the smog in LA alone makes the skyscrapers disappear. Skyscraper cemetery part of town, buried in the skyscraper cemetery part of town, buried in the downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. We love our downtown world. Downtown LA, from the D-O-W, F-T-O-W-N-L to the A. We love